Time now for the morning rush.
We start with Kristen Curry.
Good morning. Still tracking our next big weather maker, a little too far out of reach today. So we'll see a lot of that cloud cover and even the possibility of a few spot showers, that is, out over the southeast and far southern Colorado. But tomorrow looks to be a much bigger day. You can see looking a little bit forward, we've got rain chances on the way and even some very high mountain snow come late tomorrow. Details on that coming up. Adam?
As you get ready to head out the door, following the day's top local stories, and we'll start with Sarah Yingling. Sarah?
As week 3 of heavy construction for ART continues, business owners say they're already feeling the effects. Astro Zombies say they've seen a decrease in foot traffic. Scala Northern Italian Grill owner says the construction has affected them, but not significantly, while Ooh Ah Jewelry says it might be too early to tell and are hopeful it won't deter their loyal customers. Free parking is still offered by the city on Central from Broadway to Nob Hill. Adam?
A man accused of burglarizing a home and telling police that he lived there is waking up in jail. Police say this is 21-year-old Raimundo Lucero pretending to own the house that he was burglarizing. When officers asked for his ID, he went inside and ran off. Investigators believe he is also connected to another high-profile burglary where a Great Dane was shot.
This morning, the hunt is on for a woman accused of violent carjacking. APD says 2 people held up a driver at gunpoint. Undercover agents spotted the stolen car and followed them to southeast Albuquerque. Police say the suspects crashed the car. The driver took off, dropping the gun. Police did arrest one of the suspects that was the driver. Their search for the woman forced the lockdown of La Mesa Elementary. Again, she's still on the run today.
Happening now, a deadly gas fire still burning in eastern Alabama this hour after a pipeline explosion sparked wildfires and evacuations. At least one person working at the scene was killed. Several others were injured. Colonial Pipeline says the explosion happened when a contract crew hit the line with a track hoe. The blast sent flames shooting into the air. Houses around the explosion had to be evacuated.
This morning, the city wants the court to make a decision about an APD lawsuit. Attorneys say Officer Brett Lempiras Tremba has no case. While he qualified for sergeant back in 2013, the promotional policy has since changed. Lempiras Tremba shot and killed Ken Ellis III in 2010. The department didn't discipline him, but a judge ruled he used excessive force, violating Ellis's rights. Under the old policy, he would have been promoted, but the new policy allows for more discretion, taking into account court decisions and patterns of unconstitutional practices. Crystal?
No word this morning when 2 inmates who prompted a massive manhunt will face trial for escape charges. Lionel Claw and Joseph Cruz are both pleading not guilty. In March, authorities say the pair escaped as a prisoner transport van stopped in Artesia. They ended up in Albuquerque, where they were found several days later. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index at a 0, only looking at a partly sunny sky and warm conditions today. Do expect, though, this Metro Threat Index to climb as we get even as early as tomorrow, but certainly towards the later half of the work week with rain and even some mountain snow on the way. Crystal?
This morning, an Albuquerque woman wants a trash truck driver to back off when it comes to turning around on and near her driveway. Susan Stucker says that's leading to cracks and marks on her driveway. Solid waste officials plan on presenting a solution for the homeowner by the end of this week.
Toyota is launching new technology to simplify car sharing. A pilot program will launch in January in San Francisco using a system that allows users to unlock the doors and start the ignition using their smartphone. Toyota also plans to create a lease that will allow the lessee to rent out their car and use the income to pay off the lease.
That's interesting. Speaking of cars, let's take a look at your morning drive. Look at our traffic map here. For the most part, we're all green across the metros. You can see traffic building a little bit on Coors, just south of Paseo del Norte. Also Paseo del Norte, right where it meets I-25. Keep those 2 areas in mind as you head out the door.
With the holidays just about upon us, business is expected to go up at UPS. Between Thanksgiving and New Year's Eve, UPS expects to complete more than 700 million deliveries worldwide. That's about 100 million more than last year. In preparation, UPS is hiring an additional 95,000 temporary workers. Other companies have announced similar plans to get ready for the upcoming holiday gifting season.
New at 6, Butterball is offering a new way to get help with that Thanksgiving turkey. Since 1981, they've staffed a telephone helpline. Now struggling cooks can text their questions for turkey cooking guidance in the week leading up to Thanksgiving.
I would use that, I think.
Yeah.
Interesting. People in Los Alamos will likely be on the lookout for bears this morning after a visit from one furry trespasser. This photo is from the Los Alamos Daily Post. With the bear rummaging through the dumpsters, as we reported last week, the city of Los Alamos is getting some bear-resistant dumpsters by spring, and the timing really couldn't be better. He's just ignoring those signs. What's he doing? Why
Bear's
can't he
gotta
read?
eat.
So we did point out that it did say residence use only, but he's like, I live just down the street.
True.
Sure, he has an argument there.
Yeah.
Just doing his neighborly duty.
He should really fight the city on that part.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, time now for the 5 facts.
Start at number 5. Today, your kids can trade their Halloween candy for some cash. Albuquerque dentist Byron Wall is giving kids $1 per pound for their candy. From 1 to 5 this afternoon, all the candy collected will be sent to troops overseas. For details, go to our website.
Number 4, drivers in Santa Fe are traveling a new unusual interchange at I-25 in Cerrillos this morning. It's called a diverging diamond. The state DOT says the uniquely designed road will save money and save drivers time. The interchange took off, it's a little bit more than a year to build there at a cost of $20 million.
At number 3, slightly cooler today, still looking at 70s, though a lot of cloud cover overhead with a few spot showers to the south and far northwest.
Number 2 now, a man who police say kidnapped 2 boys walking to school in Carlsbad is now waiting another scheduled court appearance this month. According to court documents, Richard Fierro pointed a gun at the 8 and 15-year-old, forced them into his car. Investigators say Fierro also tried to abduct another child from a parked van. The mom sped away, though. Police say he also opened fire on that van. The boys did escape after Fierro crashed. Fierro told police he received a note telling him to kidnap 3 kids or his teen daughter would be hurt.
Number 1 now, just a week away from Election Day, Libertarian presidential candidate Gary Johnson says he thinks Hillary Clinton could face impeachment if she's elected. CNN reports that he made those comments on a radio show while talking about the FBI's investigation of newly discovered emails possibly connected to her private server controversy. The FBI says it's now working to review those emails quickly. Clinton maintains there is no case.
Okay, coming up in just a few minutes, we're taking a look at a local coffee shop for you. If you need that extra kick to get you going.
Always.
Yes. It's all on Fox New Mexico after this break.